Merry meet everyone, welcome back to My Pagan Life as always, and we're out for a walk with Yoko again, and there's no snow, and it's raining, which is probably Yoko's least favorite weather, if we're being completely honest. She's got such a thick fur coat that when it gets wet, it gets really cold for her. Anyway guys, this episode is delayed by a day. I'm so sorry, I had so many things to do yesterday, like delivering my exam, so yeah, I hope you can forgive me. But anyway, today's word that we're discussing today is Yoko. Stop pulling. There you go. Today's word is light, which is the polar opposite of the concept that we discussed last time, which was darkness. So I'm going to keep this very short because a lot of things can be said about light that is said about darkness. But the first thing that I want to mention is that I am so grateful for the light. And the reason why I say that is because I am a morning person, I'm a person who loves warmth and summer, and so whenever there is light and warmth outside, I appreciate it. Now, there's one thing I want to clarify, and that is that I do also appreciate darkness, actually. After I came into Wicca, I realized two things. One, I am actually very dependent on the light and on the warmth, because that's just who I am, but the light and the warmth really helps me, like, appreciate everything else. So, Yoko, are you pulling stuff up from the ground? Yeah, she likes digging this one. Anyway, I appreciate both, like, aspects a lot more. Yoko, stop it. I appreciate both light and darkness more when I have both. And that's one thing that I do appreciate about living in this country. So, in the physical sense and literal sense, I just appreciate the fact that I have both light and darkness, because that means I can appreciate both and learn to appreciate both. So that's one thing. But the other thing that I just quickly want to mention is this whole thing with the balance. Again, as I talked about with the darkness thing. And with darkness, I think that darkness is a great opportunity for us to work through our issues or things that are heavy and a little bit more difficult to deal with. But, you know, the truth is, light is not very different from darkness, even though they may seem like polar opposites. I think that in order to find the true balance between the two, you need to kind of just accept that they're both a little bit of everything. They're a little bit of both. So darkness can be pretty heavy and dark, but it can also be soothing and maybe even just freeing. Whereas the light can be, say, awakening and can be joyful and light and stuff, but the light can also be depressing sometimes. It can also be depressing to some, which is why it doesn't have to be depressing for it to be the dark time of the year. Some people struggle a lot with things like depression or more difficult things when it starts getting lighter, when it starts, and it's just, that balance is always there. It's just that they have different qualities. Light and darkness, they have different qualities, but they can contribute a lot of the same things to different people, depending on the situation, and that's why we need both. So, those are just my sense for today, guys. I really should get going now, but those are my general thoughts. Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments below and fill in the blanks that I haven't filled out yet, and I'll see you guys actually later today, because this video was delayed. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. Stay safe.